awesome tunes and always Grateful Dead. Yeah, Ramblin' Rob, well, he's your host, streaming on the web from coast to coast. Check it as you do shows of old. It's Ramblin' Rob's greatest story ever told.
Bring out your date!
This one's hot.
Rat in a drain ditch, caught on a limb. You know better, but I know him. Like I told you what I said, steal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gone, he's gone. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Nine miles kidding on a 10-mile ride. Hot as a pistol, but cool inside. Rats in a pit, dogs in a pile. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. hoping somehow go melt a train. Lost one round, but the prize wasn't anything. A knife in the back and more of the same. Same old rabbit, a drain dish caught on a lid. You know better, but I know here. Like I told you, what I said. Steal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Lord, he's gone. He's gone. Seen the locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. No, no, no. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Gone. Well, it's gone for girl. Ooh, yeah. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him. Nothing's gonna bring it back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Oh, oh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Well, it's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Lord, now see right there. Lord, now see what you done. Lord, now see right there. See what you done. Girl, now you made me love you, woman. Now your man is gone. Lord, I'm going way down, baby. No, and I won't be back till 4. Say, Lord, now, we now, baby, won't be back till 4. Lord, no, but I could find me that good girl now, then I won't be coming back at all. Hey, na na na. Lord, I'm going way down, baby. No, and I won't be back until 4. Way down, baby. Won't be back till 4. I could find me that good girl now. I won't be coming back at all. Lord, now see right there. See now the moon is shining bright now. Oh, Lord, now see right there. Moon is shining bright most every night. Everything would be alright. Out of sight.
what you done done. Oh, Lord, now. See right out. See what you done done. See what you done done. Lord, now you made me love you. Now your man has come.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Wow, man.
Thank you for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We're in the middle of our fall member-thon. Help keep WAIF Radio on the air and indicate your support for this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting and the WAIF Alert newsletter. Please call 513-961-8900 or 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. You can also pledge online using PayPal by clicking the donate button on our website, www.waif883.org. If you pledge online, please indicate the name of the show you're supporting in the comments section so they get credit. Each show on WAIF has a minimum pledge level to meet, and you can help them reach that goal. Call now 961-8900 or 749-1444 or WAIF883.org and make your pledge of $25 or more to become a member of listener-supported radio WAIF Cincinnati. Thank you.
And you guys better do that. It's the only way to keep WAIF on the air. The best in live Grateful Dead jam bands and regional acts and all those other great programs you've grown to love coming to you each and every week. Don't forget live streaming at all of our stations' programming, all of the stations' programs, WAIF883.org. Become a member while you're there. It's quick, easy, virtually painless. It's all we ask of you guys. It's just a small amount of money, $25. If you have less than that, we'll take it. If you have more than that, well, we'll take that too. $150 will get you a brick at the WAIF Media Plaza. Yes, Media Central here, the conglomerate media towers, I guess you can call it, the tower in East Walnut Hills here. We've got a large plaza, vestibule, antechamber, foyer, everything. We've got everything here, and you can get a brick in that everything with just a $150 level contribution. At $250, since Christmas is right around the corner, I know your significant other, your spouse, your girlfriend, maybe even your kid would love to come in here with Taper Jesse and myself, learn a little bit about radio, the radio station, put a microphone and headphone near your body, do your best Dr. Johnny Fever, and play some tunes, yeah.
What if you want to do your best Venus flytrap?
I can be Venus, man, and you kind of look like Johnny Fever, so you're going to have to be Johnny Fever.
I'm going to have to be Johnny.
I'm going to have to be Venus. Or I guess I could be Andy. No, Les Nessman. Was he a DJ? He wasn't a DJ, was he? We had this discussion a couple weeks ago. No, Andy.
Oh, no, Andy was the program director.
Right, okay.
I don't know why I know this. I really don't watch that show.
Well, anyway, let's get off WKRP and on to some Will C. We have Will C in studio. It's been a while since he has been in here. Last time he was in, he brought the band with him, the family band, and they played for about 45 minutes. A great set. You can find that one on YouTube if you long for some ancient music. But he is solo tonight. So, Will, I appreciate you coming in yet again. Thank you very much.
Man, glad to be here.
You're ready to play some music?
Yeah.
That's why you're here, right?
Go for it, right?
Boom, boom, bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, boom, bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bow. So take your mask off and lay your burden down. Say that you can't run from something that's all around. So just tell your secrets and I will tell you mine. Said it's on our faces what we can't keep inside. So just take your mask off and lay your burden down. Say that you can't run from something that's all around. Ba-da-da-dum, boom, boom, bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, boom, bow, ba-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bow, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bow. So take your mask off and lay your burden down. Say that you can't run from something that's all around.
won't judge you. A sinner, don't throw stones, no, you might just find out. After all, you're not alone, so just take your mask off and lay your burden down. Say that you can't run from something that's something that's something, oh, something that you can't run from. Something that's all around.
All right, that was a little live Will C in studio. That's a good tune, man.
Right on. It's called The Mask. That's the first one off the first acoustic CD I put out since I've been in Ohio.
Gotcha. So you've got a total of 3 CDs out, I guess?
I've got 3 CDs, 3 acoustic CDs that I put out since I've been in Ohio. I've got another acoustic CD, a couple rap CDs, a couple freestyle CDs from, college days.
Are those collector's editions now?
Hey, email me. I'll send you whatever you want. You can have the whole archive.
So you said since you've been in Ohio, where were you at before Ohio?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Where about?
I lived outside of Nashville.
Oh, okay.
On the west side, and then I lived out in Murfreesboro, went to school out there, and got a music business degree, and had a band down there for a while, and then moved out to the country.
I was going to say, isn't all Tennessee country?
Well, not all of it. It's like you said, Memphis looked like Norwood. But,
yeah, it was rough when I went down there. It was, man. It was very, I guess it was a kind of it reminded me a lot, Beale Street, not including that. It was very blue-collar, kind of working man type of city, it seemed like.
Yeah, right on. I got some good friends from Memphis. Shout out to Lil Rock, Lil Taco.
There you go. Have you been to Graceland?
I have. I was about 9, so
you don't remember?
I don't remember. I remember the shag carpet, but that's about it.
2-inch shag.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, well, you should go back, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
It's a fun place. It's kind of like if you ever. This is what I remember. I'm like, well, I was down there and I saw it, and if I ever become rich or famous or incredibly wealthy, it's kind of like what not to do with your money. It's like how to take extremes to excess, and that's what he did. It's just like, whoa, I can't ever do that. Whoa. His cars, Jeeps. The man had no.
Like Cadillac, man. Everybody needs a Cadillac.
Yeah, but he had some odd cars too, and they were all like pimped out, like for the time. Pimped out in my opinion. His plane was pimped out. House was pimped out.
You got the money,
Yeah, well, he would have a lot more if it wasn't for the Colonel. But anyway. Okay.
Well, here, I tell you what, I got a song with the Elvis line in it. See if you can pick it out.
Sounds good to me.
Daydream on caterpillars and butterflies land on me. Yeah, you can stay for a little, but you can't keep anything. You can't take it with you when you go. So wake up back to what you know. Well, you can try, but can't say that it ain't so. I know it's just a daydream, a dream, kind of fuzzy like a daydream. Spawn my propellers and the lullabies beneath my wings. Yeah, I could fly for a little, but I can't stay this high. Gravity, why do you love to bring me down? Chain my ankle to the ground. Just when I'm about to touch a cloud, I wake up from a daydream, a dream, kind of fuzzy like a daydream. Oh, gorilla could outsmart human beings. Pacify with bananas, say you can't take anything you for granted, that's for sure. Said I'm the king of the jungle, I should know. You think Elvis died from rock and roll? Now that's just a daydream, a dream, kind of fuzzy like a daydream. Oh, alligators saying, boy, you better brush your teeth, smile and cry. Crocodile, cause your breath stinks, my teeth crumble, cause there ain't no wisdom in my mouth. thoughts can't seem to make it out. When I speak, well, all I hear is doubt. Hope it's just a daydream, a dream, a kind of fuzzy like a daydream. I was a bully, data head of state. Said lock and load. Better pack your bags, a full vacation, saying let's go, let's blow everything they got in the smithereens. A-bombs, tanks, and submarines. Ain't no justice, just a scheme. I make the gun jam. Damn, I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming.
All right, another great original there. What was that one called?
That's called Daydream.
I figured that one out quick.
It's kind of about lucid dreaming, but it's kind of a little all over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of my Facebook friends just sent me a message on lucid dreaming. I don't know who that was.
Joe Schlater.
Think so? Joe. Okay. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. That whatever. I didn't check it out, but yeah, I appreciate that. It's bookmarked, man. I'll check it out soon for sure. So, what have you been doing the last year, man? It's been probably 9 months since you've been in here. Been doing anything fun? Do you have a good 2016 so far?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. I'm a brand new father of two.
Congratulations.
Two boys, 2 months old today.
Woo. Wow.
So
that's
what I've been doing,
That's what you'll be doing for the next 20 years, too.
Well, hey, I couldn't think of anything better to do, man.
Right. Yeah, that's good, man. Was it planned?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes these things are not planned, I mean, they're just kind of like, hey, we're having a baby surprise.
We were going for 3, but,
Is it your first? Is it your first kid?
Yeah, these are our first kids, man, and we love them to death.
Oh yeah, and well, it's all fun and games until they start talking or dating, man. Those are the two biggies.
Right.
Once they start talking, they can figure out like no, no, and then
figure out what no means. Oh,
right, and then the dating thing. But you got 2 boys, so that's not too bad,
Two
man.
boys, yeah, man.
You don't have to worry about any pregnancies, I guess. I don't even want to say the word. It's like every father's worst nightmare. Like, my daughter's pregnant.
More babies.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's good. I guess
somebody told me once, when you have a boy, you only have to worry about one little gun, but when you have a girl, you have to worry about all the little guns.
Everyone in the entire world. And once a buddy of mine told me that when I first had my daughter, and he didn't have any kids, and I was like, wow, that's pretty wise, man. For someone I didn't know was that smart. That's good. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use
one
that.
nugget of wisdom.
Yeah, that one nugget. Like, that's good. I'm gonna use that for the rest of my days. So, wow, you've got a busy 2016. You got Christmas right around the corner. You're going to have to go all Christmas crazy with the new kids, I guess.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. We're going to stuff them in some stockings and hang them on the chimney.
Yeah, I guess they're only going to be like 4 months old. They won't remember anything.
They won't remember this one, but, we're going
You'll have
we'll
all kinds
dress them up, I'm sure.
You'll have all kinds of pictures.
Tassel on them or something, bow.
Little Santa hat. Yeah, there you go. That'll be on your Christmas cards, I bet.
Yeah, I'll send you one. Send you one down here.
So one more quick question before we get on with some more tunes. It seems like, every time you come in here, you're playing music. You've been playing music. That's all you do, play music. It seems like you're one of those guys who, even as a young child, probably started playing music. How old were you when you first started playing music?
I don't know. I've got, there's a song I wrote when I was 2. About all I can do is sit on the potty and poo, poo, poo.
Right.
According to my mom. But, I don't know. I started taking lessons when I was about 8, guitar lessons, and then I'd taken piano lessons a little bit before that. And, there's pictures of me when I'm probably, 1 year old, standing there with the Smurf guitar, looking serious as hell, just jamming. You know what I mean? So, probably been doing it since then, but been writing songs for since I was about 15. So.
Yeah, the reason I ask, it seems like there's a lot of the musicians who come in here I classify them as 2 ways, me not being a musician. The guys who just loved it and picked it up from their family or even at a young age and just have always played music, or the guys who picked up guitar to get laid. I mean, that's kind of, a lot of guys are like, yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's just for the chicks, man. I didn't have any other thing going for me. Wasn't going to meet a lot of girls in the D&D club. So, yeah.
It's not a bad tool.
No, I agree. Okay, well, we're going to get on with a little more music here from Will C. Solo in studio, and then when we get back, we'll touch base with him again. So, we'll see, everybody.
This is the newest one. This is called Down the Line. Daddy got a squirrel up a tree, and Mama got some babies to feed. It goes on, and it's alright. Carry on down the line. If Daddy got a song he gon' sing, and Mama draws them little birds they wing, passers by they stop and smile. Carry on down the line. And Daddy swings a hammer all day, and Mama puts a love upon the plate, and they get strong. And they survive. Carry on down the line. Ooh. Baby got some dreams of their own. Daddy blinks his eyes and they groan. It goes on, and it's alright. Carry on down the line.
Live. We'll see you there in studio. Don't forget to tell all your Facebook friends and family members that we have live streaming at WAIF's website, WAIF883.org. So if you're up in Yellow Springs or Cleveland or wherever, you can listen to WAIF. So.
You're in New South Wales, Australia.
That's right. Actually, when I looked on YouTube, there's like 98 countries that you can see where they're actually watching the video from, and there's the countries' names have changed apparently. There's some countries out there that I don't even know exist. I was like, is that a real country? I don't even know. Yeah, it must be some island or something in the Pacific. There's some weird.
Liechtenstein.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on. But yeah, become members while you're checking out the live streaming service. It's really painless. It's really quick. It's really easy, and it'll give you such a good feeling because you get to support one of the rare gems on the radio dial, WAIF, one of the last community radio stations in America. I don't know of any other. I don't know of many community radio stations in Ohio. There's a lot of public radio stations, not the community-run stations, where they give people like Jesse and myself a show. They'll give anybody a show. No, just kidding.
They'll give almost anybody.
Yeah, and speaking of giving people shows, you can go to WAIF's website. That is WAIF883.org. We have a few open time slots. If you have a good idea for a program, well, you can find out how to become a member. And then after you become a member, you can find out how to become a programmer. You just fill out a little application. All we ask is two things. One, it has to be an original idea. Not something that, you can't play the same music you're going to hear on Q102 every day. And two, it's got to be diverse or, I'll say niche-like. You got to have your angle. It's got to be, blues or country or cars or gospel or Grateful Dead or Django Reinhardt or it's got to have your little thing,
As much as I'd love to come in here and play my favorites from my record collection every week.
Yeah, it's real tempting. I mean, it's so tempting. I just want to come in here every week and play No Doubt, but I don't. Just 2 hours of No Doubt.
Don't speak.
Yeah. That's a band, right, still?
I know just what you're saying, Rob.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's stop this playing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you guys listen to We'll See here in just a second. Wanted to remind everybody a couple things, though. Become a member. I don't have to say that anymore, do I? No. We have a couple openings in December. So real quick, we're going to run through. We have a couple people coming in for the rest of this year. Of course, we'll see in the studio tonight. Next week, we had Switcheroony. Next week, we're supposed to have Rockstead in studio, which I like, but they are not coming now because their guitarist, I believe, broke his hand.
Oh, that's
yeah. And we have someone else coming in studio that I honestly can't remember who. I was just talking yesterday to her. Tracy's coming back, and she's bringing the High Rider, that's them. High Rider from Indy. So, yeah, and I've checked those guys out. They're smoking hot, man. They're really good. They're really good. So we got High Rider on the 27th. Also, rolling in through November, we have a guest DJ. We have Nice Guy Eddie coming in. Also, Electric Orange Peel. Electric Orange Peel. We're going to do Renee George. She's going to come back on the 17th for a guest DJ spot since we kind of took up her guest DJ spot with Glow Stick Willie and just kind of partied with Glow Stick Willie instead.
These things happen with Glow Stick Willie.
Yeah, when Glow Stick Willie's around. So we got Thanksgiving with Freak Bass on the 24th. We're going to bring in some goodies and some turkey and dressing. I hope.
Is he bringing in an instrument?
I don't know. I need to browbeat him into it. I'm telling him I'm not giving any turkey or dressing unless he brings an instrument in. And actually, It
doesn't even have to be a bass. He can bring in any instrument he wants, but he'll
bring like a slide whistle in or something.
Yes.
But yeah, he's he communicates with me periodically. He's not like the cartoon thing, comic book, movie. He's just like, wow, man, animated stuff. It's like, I need to talk to him about that. He's like the world's biggest comic book fan. Anyway, and then rounding out the year, we have Jamwave, which they're kind of different. I really like them. They're kind of rocky, more a lot of Caribbean sounds. Kind of fishy Caribbean. It's kind of weird. So yeah, if you sound weird, I got the spot for you. Greatest story ever told. All right, come on down. We got Will C in studio. He's going to spin a couple more tunes for you guys. Will, you got any big plans for next year?
I'll take it day by day these days.
I was gonna say with two 2-month-olds, I don't think you're gonna be planning too much stuff too far in advance.
Yeah, really. Right now I'm writing some more songs, and I'm working on probably gonna put out another acoustic album before too long.
Oh yeah,
or two. I might just do 2 or 3 of them at the same time. I got some songs built up, so we'll see.
Do you like being in studio working, or would you rather be on the street playing?
It. Yeah, I'd rather just be out, just playing in front of the import house in Yellow Springs. That's what I love to do. I mean, that's kind of what. I'm getting back to more of that, and playing less jam band stuff and whatever. But you know,
just doing the solo thing.
it's gonna get cold, so there's not gonna be too much out on the street corner. But I'm gonna take some time, and I'm taking this time to kind of get the songs back together and work on what I want, and there'll be a push it on out there down the road. So.
And we were talking about your songwriting, because a lot of the Weatherman CD that I've got, that's a great CD, by the way. It's just kind of slices off the top of what you do. I mean, it's got a different. Not every song sound the same. There's some different songs. A song at the end. Which I forget the name of.
My little buddy Andrew rapping on there.
Yeah, that one was kind of unique, and I still don't know how that kid did that.
Yeah, he's a pretty amazing human being, man.
It's a really good album. It's kind of a slice of what you sound like. So the point being, if some of our fair listeners hear you tonight and say, hey, man, I like Will C. I'd like to maybe get some of his music. Where could they go online to find you?
Well, I do have a Will C. YouTube channel that has some stuff on there. Facebook, Will C. or Will Cook or Will C. and Family.
That's right.
Also,
you need an official name on Facebook. Now.
You really can just email me at WILLCOOK, the number 4 music at hotmail.com. That's WILLCOOK 4 music at hotmail.com. And I'll email you any songs you want. Like as you can get the old rap CDs from back in the day if you like. So.
There you go. That sounds cool. So did you have
some lines for us right now?
Yeah, I'll play one of the songs off the Weatherman CD.
Oh, there you go. I like that album there.
It's called Looking for God. Brother, look at your sister, you out there looking for God. He telling your daddy you with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you out there looking for God. We all looking for God. Look at your brother, look at your sister, you out there looking for God. You telling her that you with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you out there looking for God. We all looking for God. Maybe one of these days we gon' recognize our signs, we gon' recognize our face. We gon' know that we alive. We might find to be alive that we've been planning this escape from a planet that we raced in the name of getting wise, or the quest for outer space, or the mission to survive. Is it science, the faith, but it's time for us to die? Is it every step we take? Is it better to just lie in the bed like after wake, thinking everything is fine, letting life pass you by? We're afraid to make mistakes that you'll never ever try. So we'll wait for better weather, but we might not have the time. So we'll say let's come together, cause together we divine. Let the sun shine forever. Look at your brother. Your sister, you out there looking for God. He telling her daddy you with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you out there looking for God. We all looking for God. Look at your brother. Look at your sister, you out there looking for God. She telling her that she here with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you out there looking for God. We all looking for God. So that's the price of living. Is it all you ever wanted? But is it your decision or your problem? Who gon' solve it? Talk and listen at the same time. Rhythm with the bass line, whatever you wanna call it. All my children from the garden. Was the reason about your coffin? Cause the feeling don't come too often. When it hit the bottom. In the sense is then forgotten. Got existence, she's evolving. And an apple, it ain't so rotten. Common sense is in your pocket, but you convinced you need a rocket to fly. So far away from the pain in your life. Or the rain and the stains of your eyes from crying. Praying to the skies in vain. Wondering why she just hide her face. Look at your brother. Look at your sister. You out there looking for God. He telling her that you with you. Go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister. You out there looking for God. We all looking for God. Look at your brother. Look at your sister. You out there looking for God. She telling her that you with you. Go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister. You out there looking for God. We all looking for God. Y'all looking for God. Y'all looking for God. Looking for God. Well, here's a shout out to my family. They're teaching every solitary soul living in this land of gravity. What it is what it had to be. This is our home, I know, but we can't seem to do this happily. Thinking that we so cool, but we just laugh at our own tragedy. And you, why is you so mad at me? Don't you know the truth? Ain't told at no academy. It ain't inherited from parents, your heritage or your parents on the campus. I don't care, that's all irrelevant. Every single element's gone and she's evolving. Why you say the hell with it? And that's all they ever wanted. Right here, reflecting my heaven. Just take a breath for a second. Live a life, yeah, life is a blessing. I said your life is a blessing. All I ever wanted is right here, reflecting my heaven. Take a breath for a second. Live a light, yeah, look at your brother. Look at your sister, you gotta look for God. He telling her daddy you with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you gotta look for God. We all looking for God. Look at your brother. Look at your sister, you gotta look for God. She's telling her that she here with you, go on and look at your brother. Look at your sister, you gotta look for God. We all looking for God.
All right, I like that tune, man.
Right on.
I'll tell you what, my lungs hurt just watching you sing that, man. I don't know how you learned to speak that fast, but there's no way, even if someone held a gun to my head, I could talk that fast. There is no way.
It just takes practice, man.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like
It would sound like this if I did it. It just would not work out.
Well, it's a lot of muscle memory too. I mean, you know, the breaths all come in the same. Been singing these songs for a long time too, you know. So.
I don't see how, especially on the songs like that has lyrics that just bam, 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 bam. And me not being a musician again, I don't see how people can remember the lyrics of tunes. I mean, even you know, I've got 1,200, 1,300 Grateful Dead shows. I've been listening almost exclusively Grateful Dead for the last a long time, we'll say. And man, I can't remember the lyrics of songs I've heard literally thousands of times sometimes. Let alone how does Jerry remember it, or how
the syllable sounds though, just like pretend like you know the lyrics. Yeah.
I heard Jerry do that tonight, starting Terrapin. Just one of those like, he knows how it's supposed to go. Can't remember the words, but
I'll blank out on mine every once in a while.
Will you?
Yeah, it's fun now. It's not, it's not
no big deal.
Try to figure out where you were in the song, Or I'll sing the second verse twice sometimes, Once you get going, what are you gonna do? You just might as well keep singing.
Yeah, well, some people might not even notice it. So we were talking a little bit before you were starting to play here about that you were down in Cincinnati recently, up in Clifton.
No, it was a different Clifton. It's
Oh.
Clifton out by Yellow Springs.
Oh, okay. I thought you were down here. In
I thought I might have to clarify that for you. But Clifton's a little spot out by Yellow Springs. I played. They had an arts and music festival out there, and I entered a songwriting contest and ended up getting second place in there and winning some studio time. So I'll be working on some of that.
So who won first place?
I forget the guy's name.
Chump. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
I don't know. I wasn't there for the whole thing. I went, that was right after my babies were here, so I went and played, and I was out. And
I didn't know if it was someone that we may know.
Well, y'all gonna go beat him up or something? I mean,
No, we may know the guy. I mean, we know some people from Yellow Springs, a lot of musicians. Yeah, you may know the guy. You just never know.
Friends, we
know people.
Yeah, I've never, everybody always tells me I have to get to Yellow Springs for, decades, literally, and I've never really gone up there and spent any time. I've driven through it a lot, but it's always fun when I drive through Yellow Springs. Last time I was through there, I was driving with one of my previous employers, a guy who was a real straight arrow, and he was just like the whole time going, look at that guy, I bet he smokes pot. It's like some old guy with a ponytail and glasses mowing his lawn, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. That purple house, I bet this guy's did. Like the whole town, I'm like, not everybody in this town's like that.
Well, there's a couple purple houses out there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the one purple house, he was like, look at that house. I was like, well, it's very West Coast-ish, I guess. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's a really pretty town. It's laid out well. It's not, they got like I guess you'd call it a central entertainment district.
Well, there's some shops out there, and there's some street music, and
And
bars
you.
bars. Yeah, come see me. I'll be out there.
Yeah, you'll be on the streets playing for you
See
guys.
a long-haired dude with a beard and a guitar. That might not be me, but
That's like 30% of the people in
yeah,
Yellow
no,
Springs.
that's why I was saying that. I was like, it's probably not.
But you can go to Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page. I'll be uploading pics probably tonight or tomorrow, and you'll get to see what he looks like. So you can download that pic, put it on your phone when you're going to Yellow Springs, and walk around with that picture on your phone.
Catch the Pokemon.
Right. Catch the Will C. You could even ask people, have you seen Will? Have you seen Will? Have you seen this
Oh,
guy?
man, I got Will C today.
Yeah, that Pokemon thing's kind of dead now. I haven't seen
It did just kind of
I
flash in
haven't
the
seen
fan.
a lot of people doing it lately. Did it stop or something? Or
Well, I mean,
people get
There's
lives?
shame. There's a shame now, so they'd be doing it secretly.
oh man, I'm 45 and playing Pokemon on my phone. I ditched work today to catch them
Well,
all.
I saw a lot of people in July after it first came out. We were actually down in Virginia Beach on the boardwalk at a beach, and people were doing it. Like girls in bikinis out on the beach, and they go, like, we actually saw like 5 people in one family, not communicating. They were all looking at their phones playing Pokemon. And I'm like, what fun's that? I mean, why did you come all the way down here to go to the beach on the boardwalk and then to play phone games? It's like
maybe they went just to catch Pokemon.
I guess there's a lot of
Maybe
Pokemans
it's like
down
a
there.
collaborative team effort, you know. Team
It
Johnson.
seemed like
Jellyfish. Jellyfish Pokemon.
Yeah, I wish I had something like Pokemon when I was out in the boat for 8 hours fishing. One of those family vacations fishing and just fishing. What are we doing? Fishing. Fishing. What are we doing tomorrow? Fishing. What are we gonna do the day? Fishing. That's all you did. You fish.
Are you going to talk about anything? No, I don't want to disturb the fish.
No, that's it. Yeah, you couldn't talk a lot. Yeah, the sound spooks of fish. Couldn't walk. Had to be quiet.
It's just your dad's way of saying, shut up already. Jeez.
It was my dad's way of getting peace and quiet, I think. You'll scare the fish. You'll scare the fish. Well, anyway. We've got Will C. That's who I'm chatting with right now in studio. Taper Jesse, of course, in studio with 2 6-guns on as usual. So we're going to get some more Will C. You got some more tunes for us, man?
Yeah, let's go with this one. It's got a fish in it. So.
There you go.
Swing through the trees, look up to the skies, yeah. When we hit the bottom, baby, don't be surprised. We'll just land on some leaves and look for some bugs. Tell me, how could this be? When did the monkeys learn to love? The dog just winked at me. Tears in the clouds couldn't seem to see, but the fear and the doubt still stings to me. When I can't tune out that frequency, well, it creeps right into my nose, into my soul, into my fur and my bones. Well, all I ever wanted was a couple of pups, front porch, it's the food of the Philippine bowl. Free, wild, like you wanted to. Child who fit in a mold. Breathe, smile, and remember to leave all the love that you have here home. Be child what you wanted to be. Just believe and you'll never get old. Each mile brings you closer to see your spirit. Don't die with your gold. Giraffes weren't made to dig. Some folks in the jungle just say to live, 'cause they can't figure out their place in it. When they finally get a window, they wasting it. Like they don't know that this is our home. If you alone, 'cause you done made yourself so. Well, all I ever wanted was just someone to touch. Not much, just some truth at the bill. A fish just learned to swim. There's none in the water but her and him. When the bottom falls out, he'll learn again. When the game's all over, he'll turn it in. But it won't get caught on no pole, up on no boat, belly up on no show. Every time I toilet flush, his heart gets crushed, but it knows that the water continues to flow. Free, wild, like you wanted to be. It's a child who fit in a mold. Breathe, smile, and remember to love that you have here home. Be child what you wanted to be. Just believe and you'll never get old. Each mile brings you closer to see your spirit don't die with your gold. Camels dripping dry from the first damn storm he's seen in life, and they know H2O that he keep inside. It's the same as the pain falling from his eyes, and he feels that the sand is so cold. Runs through the road, and they don't care if it goes to the day that the desert run out of time. He'll be fine, he'll remember the way on his soul. trees, look up to the skies, yeah. When we hit the bottom, baby, don't be surprised. We'll just land on some leaves, look for some bugs. Tell me, how could this be? When did monkeys learn to love?
There you go. The honey badger. All right, well, we've got Will C in studio. One quick question before I get you on the guitar again. Have you got a favorite Grateful Dead tune, man?
You asked me this last time, and
I know.
have
It
to say that
changes, though.
I don't. You know, nobody's put me on to the Grateful Dead that much since the last time I talked to you. So,
Okay.
you know, maybe you play me one, and I will have one.
Oh, there you go.
I'll have one favorite Grateful Dead song. Ramblin' Rob gave it to me.
Yeah, I'll try to find like a Grateful Dead rap song for you.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, they do have Mickey and Jerry did that Fire on the Mountain rap that I thought was pretty entertaining. Don't punish him with that. Don't punish him with that.
No. I'll have to bring in the Donna Jean solo album next week, play the whole thing if you do that, man.
Oh, I was going to say, you're going to have some people blowing their...
Let's really hit him over the head, you know.
Yeah, some people blowing their brains out doing that, man. Don't do that.
Well, you know.
It's all fun and games till my listeners start committing suicide, you know?
It's true. Then we've got congressional hearings and
The FCC,
our own personal conscience
FAA.
for doing that, and there's now like a record of it being planned out. You already hit record on that CD, right?
No, yes. Yes, no.
See,
Yeah.
there's a record now of us planning this out. This is a
We're even
bad
gonna-
idea. Let's not
evidence.
do this.
Evident.
Even going to have the FAA after us.
Conspiracy.
So, like I said, we got Will C in studio. If you like him, like what you're hearing, you can find him on Facebook. That's Will C. Or you can email him at the email address that he's going to say right now.
It's willcook4music@hotmail.com. That's WILLCOOK, the number 4, MUSIC@hotmail.com.
There you go, kids. Don't forget that while you're on Facebook and that interweb thing, Ramblin' Rob has a YouTube channel and also a Facebook page I'd like you to go over and check out. You can find out who's coming in later on this year, or if you got something you'd like to hear. I always like those oddball requests. Usually the odder the better, you know? So that's the way Jesse and I roll. The odder the better. It's about the only radio station in town where, like, what did we play 2 weeks ago? We played the Tom and Jerry Creme Band, you know, the uncle. Who come up. Yeah, Froggy went to court and
right.
From Tom and Jerry, the old guy. Remember that?
Yeah, well, I
No.
remember Tom and Jerry.
He's a little young for Tom and Jerry, maybe.
We played.
Is that something on an iPad?
Lawrence
doing
Welk.
One took over the line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play some crazy
Proud
stuff.
Mary on there with Lawrence Welk. That was one of my favorites. I grew up with some Lawrence Welk.
Yeah, that was almost I guess anyone who grew up in the 70s was almost a staple in every middle American household, I guess. Lawrence Welk
Oh yeah,
was.
my mom loved Lawrence Welk.
Everybody liked Lawrence Welk. Well, I mean, our grandma and grandpa, all the older
Yeah.
people. I mean, I wasn't listening to them, but everybody liked Lawrence Welk. I think he was just a nice dude, man. He just was a real nice guy. I think everybody liked Liberace too when we were younger for some reason.
Liberace was a fabulous guy.
He was. I think he was like, I don't know. He was just so over the top in every way, shape, or form that I think a lot of people, like my parents' age and older, were like, "That's an entertainer. That's an entertainer. That's how you do it." You know, he's just, it's me. You know,
I'm here.
I'm here. You know. Well, anyway, we got time for a couple more with Will C here, so I will quit rambling and let him play a little music for you. Will?
All right. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'll play you the Turtle song here in a little bit. Monday morning, Miley's so depressed. Her shirt says, "Where's the party?" but her face is a mess. Oh my goodness, Miley, what's that stain on your dress? She don't know, she must confess. Met her at a festy, she was 21. Now she ain't got a problem, she just having fun. Don't act like it ain't nothing you ain't never done. Yeah, we all been young and dumb. But now there's empty baggies underneath her eyes. The packaging from happiness she just came by. So make believe that Maybelline can't even hide. And she still don't feel that high. Like everybody's waiting on it to kick in. But until it does, she just gon' play pretend. She can keep on spinning if she won't say when. With each step her soul grows thin. And she takes that walk of shame. They never remember her name. Ooh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to say, yeah, till Monday come. Now look forever Lucy knocking at the door. That bitch is just tripping, so I click ignore. She says she got that paper, but her news is old. And she believes the lies she's sold. Well, she can keep on knocking, but she can't come in. No matter how much disbelief that she suspends. The mystery went missing, baby, way back when. Oh, my lordy, Lucy lost again. And she takes that walk of shame. They never remember her name. Ooh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday the same. Yeah, till Monday it comes. Well, Sally on the scene and she gon' play Snow White. Ain't no sleeping beauty, baby, she's all night. Fantasy gets shattered in the morning light. A mirror, dollar bill roll tight. Now won't you tell me who's the fairest of them all? The kind that you can find up in the bathroom stall. Babbling and blinking with them jacking jaws. Sally powders all her flaws. And she takes that walk of shame. They never remember her name. Ooh, Friday, Saturday, someone to blame. Yeah, here Monday comes. Well, now they hanging with this heavy chick downtown. The one who likes her needles and her sugar brown. Promises she'll never ever let you down, and blows the dam to watch you drown. The irony implying she gon' save the day, but siren sure don't sound like help is on the way. I hope the grave digger can keep them straight. Sally, Miley, Lucy, and what's her name? And she takes that walk of shame. They never remember her name. Ooh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to sing. Yeah, till Monday doesn't come.
All right, that's a little Will C there in studio. One of those great original tunes. You can find him on Facebook, Will Cook. Don't forget to look him up. Let him know you heard him on The Greatest Story Ever Told. Let's see, I think we got time for about one more tune. I've got I've got to remind everybody, though, that we are in the middle of Memberthon. I want everybody to become members. And if you can't become members, at least kick me $5, man. Just all I'm asking for. But, yeah, we'll take $25 for your membership fees. You get all kinds of cool stuff. You get a free gift from Ramblin' Rob. You get a nice little copy of our newsletter. You get a sticker. And you actually, when you become a member, you actually own part of the radio station. That's right. You get to come each and every September and vote at our annual meeting with your membership. So you actually can, say, hey, I don't like that guy. He's not on the board of trustees. Or, hey, I like this guy. They're on the board of trustees. So you can control the direction the radio station goes. So that's kind of fun, just for $25. You can tell us everybody you're owner of the radio station in town. $150 will get you a brick at the WAIF Media Plaza in East Walnut Hills, or the tall tower with the radio antenna on top. And also $250 will get you that DJ for a Day contest, where you get to come in, sit down with Taper, Jesse, and myself, and become Dr. Johnny Fever in a nutshell. Yes, play some tunes, talk to your friends, neighbors, family, city people, and, since we have live streaming, you'll be talking to the world. The world. Okay. All right. Well, enough about that, guys. I just wanted to let you know, as soon as we get done here, we got a little bit more Grateful Dead coming up. Get some of the administrative things like today in Grateful Dead history out of the way that I forgot to cover in the first hour. Darn it. Oh, well. We were having too much fun here with Will C. So that being said, Will, got time for about one more tune. I'm sure you're going to come back in here. I'm sure when you get your new album, I guess finally, how I say it, new albums, I guess, are always difficult because musicians, depending on their, I guess, level of analness, sometimes they're real quick and sometimes they're really
it's been a long time coming. I mean, we got a whole band album that I've pretty much scrapped. It's recorded, but it's not everything done on the book.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, like 61% of the people who come in studio are working on an album in some way, shape, or form. Be it, working on getting one going, working on the studio, doing the artwork, remixing it, et cetera, et cetera. So.
Yeah, well, they take time, and it's something you got to live with and be able to put out there and not have a disclaimer about like, hey, this is great, but the vocals aren't mixed all the way, or I meant to play this guitar part, so. It's hard to get it right and have something that you really want to live with, but it's when it's time, it's time. It's just the way.
Well, and it's forever too.
Yeah,
it's forever. Like your grandkids will be listening to it. Like,
I should have put more vocals in this tune.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Well, we got Will C. We're gonna let him get on with another tune here, so I'll be quiet and let you play, man.
All right. Well, I told you I was gonna play the Ninja Turtle song, but live. So you just have to email me and I'll send you the Ninja Turtle song.
Or you can check it out on the web.
Yeah, you can check it out too.
Yeah.
This one's called Street Corner King. Sit down on the corner, playing for change. Some songs about sunshine, some songs about rain. Some folks drop dollars, some folks just laugh. Some days you're lucky, some days black cats cross your path. But it makes me happy to sing. I'm a street corner king. Trying to raise some money so I can buy some beer. I left my life in Tennessee and ended up where I'll be tomorrow, God only knows. But I'll be singing wherever I go, 'cause it makes me happy sing. I'm a street corner king. Well, I ran through Nashville. I played along. I sold the devil a couple songs. I found a woman, tried to settle down. These gypsy wheels roll on, the old familiar sound. 'Cause I'm only happy when I sing. I'm a street corner king. I'm only happy when I sing. I'm a street corner king. I'm only happy when I sing. I'm a street corner king. On this corner, I am king. Thanks, Sean.
You are the street corner king of Yellow Springs. That was Will C, everybody. Pops in here once a year, let us know what he's doing. Don't forget to find him at Will Cook, Will C, on Facebook. And also, he's got an email address. He will personally take your invitation if you would like to order one of his, let's see, original. He's got 3 good albums. You got, what, 78 rap albums out there or something like
There's
that?
a couple freestyle albums, a couple rap albums. I find some new stuff all the time. You know, hidden in emails and stuff that I hadn't heard in years. So.
And I highly recommend The Weatherman out of all the CDs. The latest one I have, that's one of my favorites. I really like the originality of it and the kind of the, like I always tell people when I'm talking about your music, it's kind of it's a happy, hippie, hoppy type of music. It's real folky and original, but it always has an underlying current of joy or happiness or love, and that's what I like about it.
You know, try to keep positive. You know, the songs are written kind of idealistically. You know,
exactly.
But you got to have something to shoot for, right? So that's kind
yeah.
of
Well, real life sucks, so you can't just write stuff. You can't be Bob Dylan. You know. Well, I guess.
Bob Dylan got a Nobel Peace Prize now.
Yeah, I know, and I'd love to play Bob Dylan, but YouTube is such a Nazi, they won't let me upload my show when they got Bob Dylan in my tune. So, yeah, we're going to actually, I was having, yesterday, I think it was, when I was driving through somewhere in Greenville, Ohio or something, I was like, oh, yeah, I should do, like I did 4 years ago, I was like, I'll do a whole show of the Dead covering Dylan, you know. They do a total of, Grateful Dead actually cover 38 Dylan songs.
Wow.
But that's kind of unfair because a lot of those were only played once when they did the Dylan and the Dead back in '87. So, but yeah, they were a big fan too, for sure. So, and I'm a big fan. You like Dylan?
I like Dylan.
Yeah, well, I tell all the young songwriters, you got to listen to Bob Dylan. You have to. It doesn't matter if you like him. Doesn't matter if you think he can sing. Doesn't matter if you think he can play. If you want to write music, you have to listen to Bob Dylan because he gives you. It's a totally different. It's totally different than anyone's lyrics that I know of.
Yeah, it's definitely original. And, you know, it's got quite a volume of work. So.
Well, and some of it, you know, it's quite obtuse, and some of it just doesn't make sense, and some of it's way out there, and some of it's perfectly normal. So, you know, like ISIS, you know, that's just like, what? Okay, cool.
He's got a book called Tarantula that I tried to read when I was about 15, and I got about 2 pages into it and said, okay, I'll wait on that. I haven't revisited yet, so I don't know. I'll have to go back and see what the Tarantula's talking about.
Probably like that He's Not There movie. Did you see that?
I hadn't seen it.
No? Have you seen that He's Not There movie? I saw it the first week it was out. That was a weird movie, man. It's like the story of Bob Dylan, but Kate Blanchett and the young black kid. It was just it's totally all over the place. It's a really good movie, though, to be honest with you. And actually, Kate Blanchett plays Dylan to a T. I mean, if you ever see old video footage and hear Bob talking, Kate Blanchett nails it. I mean, nails him. Better than he did, in my opinion. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, well, Will, I would like to thank you again. Thanks again for joining us. We had a great time. I'll be uploading this show to YouTube here in early next week, so I'll shoot you over a link for that. And awesome. When that new album comes out, don't forget to knock on Ramblin' Rob's door. We'll come in here and do like a little album preview and maybe play the whole thing.
That'd be nice, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Well, I'm going to get on with a little more. We got 15 minutes, so I can squeeze in a little more Grateful Dead. Let's see here. Yeah?
We have a request.
Oh, what is the request?
Our friend Monica's in the studio. Monica?
Hi, Monica. How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
What would you like to hear, Monica?
Yeah. I might have it on my computer. Which song?
The Butt.
The Butt? Do you know that song?
Yeah, I do know it.
You can do that?
All right, let me see.
He's like, I haven't played this for a while.
This goes out to my baby mama. Yeah. You gotta take your pants off and lay that booty down. Say that you can't run from a dumpling that's oh so round. You gotta take your pants off and lay that booty down. Say that you can't run from a dumpling that's oh so round. The butt. The butt. The what? The butt. So pretty and pleasing, it's made for the squeezing. The butt. So round and delicious, it granted my wishes. The butt. That super surprise on top of her thighs. The butt. Yeah, that's what I want. But don't the butt. But don't but don't but don't but as big as a caddy, it's stretching her panties. The butt so wide and so long, it's hiding her thong. The butt. The shape of a bubble that get me in trouble. The butt. No place is sweeter to nestle your Peter. The butt. The butt. The butt. I actually didn't write that last line. That was Crazy Joe. You should check him out. The butt. The what? The butt. Uh-huh. The butt. The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with the wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what you got in the back? The butt. The butt. The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with the wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what you got in the back? The butt. The what? The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with the wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what you got in the back? The butt. The what? The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with a wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what she got in the back? The butt. What? The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with a wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what she got in the back? The butt. What? One more. The bigger the booty, the better the body, so give it the cutie. You walk with a wobble, wiggly, shake like it ain't no tomorrow. Want what she got in the back? The butt. The butt. The butt. The butt. But is a beautiful thing. The view from behind ain't two of a kind. It's booty that's making me.
All right, that was probably my favorite tune, but I will admit.
Well, I had played it in probably 6 months. I feel like I pulled it off.
You did, man. You did. And a funny story about that, other than the song itself. We have playback, and we don't have a show after mine. That's why I always encourage people to sign up for a proposal and get a show, because I used to have the 10 to midnight show, and when we did playback, I had the 10 to midnight show. So from 10 to midnight every week, that was the show that I featured your song going out with. So it's on every week on the air, about 11:45 or something like that. So yeah, every week you get some airplay here, man. That song, like I tell people, it's kind of his novelty song, but it's my favorite. He's got a lot of original, great music, but this song is just fun.
It was a remix, and it just kind of snowballed.
Well, that was We'll See Again. Don't forget to find him on Facebook, Will Cook. And let's roll out with a little Grateful Dead, guys. Monica, thanks for joining us again. I appreciate you coming in here. She got to see Will See. She's going to get an autograph, I think, of Will See here. So we're going to go, let's see, let's set the time machine for 1972, the Stanley Theater. But before that, another great musician from Ohio, Bill Kersenberger. Yeah, we're going to listen to a little Bill.
He was like a god walking amongst mere mortals.
When they come to take you down, when they break that weight around, when they come to call on you and bring your poor body down, just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. My name, my darling, Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them you know me. Thought you were the cool fool and never could do no wrong. Had everything sewn up tight. How come you lay awake all night long? Just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. My name, my darling, Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. in the pouring rain. Just one voice is calling you, and I guess it's time you go. Just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, sugary. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it up now, sugar-free. Well, I'll meet you at the Jubilee. And if that Jubilee don't come, maybe I'll meet you on the run. Just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, sugar-free. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me. Shake it, sugar-free. Just don't tell them you know me.
Now here's a clip from 1973. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. Yeah! What was I on?
Bullets come riding up on a quasar. Spurs a jean, the door was ajar. His buckle was silver, his medal was gold. I asked him to come on in out of the cold. His brain was boiling, his reason was spent. Did nothing, this borrowed nothing is land. I asked him for mercy, gave me a gun. Now entertain these things just got to be done. Abraham and Isaac sin not a pain. Get right to work if you have it to say. You're the one thing we need is a lifetime monkey ranch. ain't gonna eat, you can't close the door. Moses stood up a full 6 foot 10. Said you can't close the door when the walls caved in. I asked him for water in boldness of mind. Refilled the bottle and broke into my hand. You get what you come for, you ready to go.